So, good morning, children. Nice smile. We should have always. All of you smile at me. Now, a good smile. Yes, my dear children, a very good morning to all of you. I can't see your faces, my dear children, but I can think of it. I can think of my children. They are smiling at me. So, my dear children, we are going to study that chapter again that grammar. Okay, I promise you, my dear children, when I complete the syllabus, it's very soon. I think so. This is the last chapter. I'm not sure. I think so. Let me see. I have to check. I think so. This is the last chapter of your syllabus. I think so. I'm not sure. So when the chapter will be completed, then I'll go for your comprehension, because you should know to write by yourself. For that reason, I'll go for your comprehension. It may be from your grammar book, it may be from your Friday afternoon book. So from wherever I get the scope, I'll do the comprehension with you all. Then we will go through a lot stories. At this time, you just tell your parents to tell you all a nice stories. I'll tell you stories. Okay. So my dear children, so today let's go back to the lesson which we are going to teach you today. So pronouns, any problem you are having with pronoun? I don't think so. The chapter is very easy, but the table, the chart for the personal pronoun which I gave you and for the reflexive pronoun I gave you, that you should keep in your mind, my dear children. It's very important. Now, when I'm talking about the verbs, so listen, when I'll go for the verb subject agreement, when I'll go in that chapter, not in this term, I think so, in the second term you'll have, then your pronoun conception, then your verbs conception is very, very much required. So go through the grammar lessons very, very much particularly, because it's very important, because it's your base level. Okay, at this level you should know grammar very nicely. So my dear children, let's go back to the lesson. So verb. So you know this, what a verb is. Doing word, doing word or action word. So this we know. Doing word or action word is verb. Another thing we should know very nicely, that state of being. That is also verb. State of being. This means what? It may come to your mind, ma'am, what is the state of being? Then the position of the noun or the pronoun. Okay? State of being means it is which state, in which action state it is. That is verb. Verb. When we are talking about verb, it comes two types of verb, you know. One is the main verb, and the other is the helping verb. It is also called auxiliary verb, it is also called modal verb. For you, you just know this, helping verbs. One is helping verb and one is the main verb. Suppose when I talk about the sentence, Rita is dancing merrily. So when I talk about this sentence, Rita is dancing merrily. Now my dear children, you know very nicely, ma'am, this dancing is verb. We know, ma'am, this is verb. So what about this is? This is also the state of being. Is. So this is, what is this is? This is also a verb. This dancing is the main verb. This is the supporting verb or the helping verb. It's also called the supporting verb or the helping verb. Is, am, are, all these are over there. Was, were, can, could, should, all this, these are all helping verbs, means which stands just to help the word, makes it more active. Okay, that is called the helping verb, because it is helping the main verb. So it is called the helping verb. So till here I am clear to you, my dear children. Now, so I'll go to the book and I'll go to the exercise also. It's very, very important. You should know it very nicely. See, my dear children. Verbs are doing words. They are also called action words. So what are verbs called? They are also called the action words. Okay? The earth moves round the sun. See, the earth moves round the sun. So moves is a verb over here. The horses run. So run, state of being run. Okay? Action, run. Kangaroos jump to move about. Jump. Okay? Then she smiles at the little baby. Smiles. So the words moves, run, jump and smiles are verbs. A verb tells us about the action that the subject does in a sentence. So what the subject is doing means what the noun or the pronoun is doing, that is the verb. It tells us what the subject is doing. Like the earth is the subject over here. The earth is the subject over here. Moves round the sun. See? So what the subject is doing means what the earth is doing. The earth is the subject. It moves round the sun. The horses, see the subject, what it is doing? It runs. Now, kangaroos jump from one to move about. Kangaroos is the subject over here. Now what's talking about? Jump. Okay, like this, these are all verbs. The boys, now you read this sentence. See this. Some verbs show the time of the action. So some verbs show the time of the action. These verbs are called helping verbs. So these are called the helping verbs which shows the time of action. See, the boys are playing hockey. See, are playing. This are is the supporting verb and the main verb is playing. We are looking at the magician. Looking is the main verb, supporting verb is are. She is picking up seashells. So is the supporting verb, picking is the main verb. It is snowing in Kashmir. Snowing is the main verb, is the supporting verb. I am watching a show on the television. See, am is the supporting verb and the main verb is watching. So you see how the supporting verb and the main verb goes side by side together just to help to make the main word more meaningful. Okay, then let's go to the exercise. I found a coin yesterday. So what is the verb over here? Found. Mother was searching in the drawer for the keys. So was searching. Was is a supporting verb. Searching is the main verb. Anita looks cheerful today. Looks is the main verb. Here supporting verb is not there. Okay. Sunita is drawing a picture. See. Is drawing. You have seen is supporting verb. Is. And drawing is the main verb. Mr. Das is eating his dinner. When a verb ends with ing, it needs a supporting verb. See. Is eating. Is drawing. Was searching. You can see this. The 8 planets revolve round the sun. If the sentence would be like that, the 8 planets are revolving round the sun. It would be revolving, then are or is would be over there because 8 planets, it's plural. So it would be are revolving. Okay. So it's not over there. Only revolve is given over here. So revolve will be the verb. Sunil will buy a book tomorrow. Will buy. Okay. Then the children are running in the park. You see again are. Running. So is are is required when a verb is having ing with it. Then see this. The clock strikes every hour. Strikes. Then Aslam and Rahim clapped together. Clapped. Ashit opened the window. Opened. The hippopotamus can stay both on land and water. Can stay. See all of you? Can stay, both are verb. One is supporting and one is the main. The baby fell asleep in the cot. Fell. We should not pluck flowers. Okay, should and pluck are verbs over here. You should chew your food well. Should chew. Okay, one is the main verb and one is the supporting verb. Now, the train. Now rewrite the sentences by using suitable verbs from the brackets. The train on rails. What it will be? The train runs on rail. And when you see the noun in the singular form, then the verb you write you add a s to it. See, train runs. But trains run. Okay? See very nicely. Pay attention over here. See, it is in the singular form, the noun. So the verb, you add a S to it. Now, the guard blows his whistle. See the guard in the singular form. So when blows is given over here, you will write the verb in the, you have to add a S to it. The lion roars. You see? Again the same thing. The lion roars. The gardener waters the plant in the garden. The gardener prunes the plants. Prunes means you cut the plants to give it to a good shape. The soldiers, now see this very nicely. The soldiers marched through the town. Then farmers plow their fields. See, farmers is given in the plural form. The noun is given in the plural form. So here you see, not plows, plow their fields. Okay. Then the baby crawled across the room. I write with my pencil and remove with an eraser. Rivers flow into seas and oceans. So this is how you have to do your work. You will get it in your assignment. Then see over here. Summer comes after spring. He carries a black and yellow school bag. Owls sleep during the day. Mrs. Shakshi teaches us mathematics. I speak English very well. We will fly to Chennai next Sunday. She takes her dog for a walk every evening. Hippos walk slowly. You should always wash your hands before and after meals. And nowadays you should wash your hands with soap and water very often. They visit their uncle every Christmas. Rita runs very fast. I can't run as fast as her. We all stand in a queue to buy tickets. All the children love their parents. Shall we buy strawberry ice cream? If you are happy, clap your hands. We pray every day in the school assembly. Yes, my dear children, when we will go back to school again, we will pray to God in our school assembly. But now we will pray to God to tide over this bad conditions which we are having now. We should pray to God for this. Please do not shout, we are in a hospital. Please smile for the photograph. So these are all verbs. Now, here are the cries of the animals. Dogs bark, elephants trumpet, birds chirp, sheep bleat, quails coo. Quails you can write cuckoo also. Then cats mew, horses neigh, foxes howl, lions roar, frogs croak. So this is the chapter and this is what the verb is. The chapter is very, very short. You will get all this in your assignment. I will send it to you, but you have to read the chapter very nicely in your house and you will do the work yourself. You will do the chapter yourself. The exercises you will do yourself. You will not take help from anyone. You will do it yourself. And for the answers, you did it correct or wrong, I will send it to you in the assignment. You will check it from there. Write with a pencil and always, so that if you go wrong, then you can erase it with an eraser. Okay? For that reason, you should be very much particular with your work. Not with a pen. With a pencil you have to write. Okay, my dear children? So, till then, bye-bye. We will meet in the next class. Let's see what I'll do in the next class, okay? So, bye-bye. Stay safe in your house.